Hello again, everyone. Back again to talk about another option for a transmission mount. So let's get into it. So what we have is another product here from Creative Steel Inc. I have to say I highly recommend this company. Everything that we've been doing so far in dealing with them has just been high quality experience wise and product wise, definitely high quality. As you can see from this piece here, it's a beautiful piece. Exquisite, I must say. Anyways, but yeah, my customer experience so far with them has just been top notch. Like they messaged me through Facebook Messenger when I had questions. They were sending me pictures of the mounts when I was asking about certain things and how it was built and how it was structured. And they had no problems. They got back to me almost immediately, and I had a continued conversation. And the person I was speaking with even asked me, what area I was from, and just connected, just AMG to AMG owner-wise, and discussed about the cars for a bit and what the scene was like up here in my area. I am in the Pacific Northwest, a little bit east of Seattle. So it was just nice, it was a nice interaction, and it's nice to interact with a company like that, because that's not an everyday thing for buying car parts, or you don't get that experience everywhere. So as far as this mount goes, you can see what they basically do is on this side, it's basically horseshoed in onto one side. So this diameter of this opening is bigger than this side. So on this side, it's locked in just because the diameter is smaller than the actual urethane piece. And then the way they lock it in on this side is by putting this washer and then this retaining C-clip, and basically locks it in place. There's a groove inside of here, and that's where the retaining clip locks into. This piece of steel running through has kind of a ball in the middle of it here, so that's what kind of keeps that urethane onto that alone. And then with the help of this side being smaller and the retaining clip, it's definitely not going anywhere. So actually looking at it, this is able to actually spin in here. So you can turn this if you need to adjust it to get it to the right spot. And on the bottom, it has exactly the same factory holes. I believe the 3 holes go towards the front, so it'd be set up like this. And then the back hole, all for the bottom transmission brackets. So that's really all I'm gonna do as far as overview of this product. Like I said, it's extremely high quality. Just feeling in hand, you can tell this is laser cut, there's no messing around. This is precise, and all of it just feels really high quality. The urethane durometer, from speaking with them, they said it was about a 60, and it feels really good. Like it's squishy, but it's not too squishy, and it's definitely not as hard as the 80A that I was using. There is a little bit of flex, which is good, and I just feel like having it surrounding the entire thing is going to provide for good absorption, but still like keep things nice and crisp. So really excited to get this on, and then I will update you guys once it's on the car. Here's a little quick, I really haven't shown the car that much. I will do an episode talking about what I've done to it and all of that. It is a brilliant silver, with the alloy wheels and then black interior. And I will do a video that shows you guys exactly what this car is and what I've done to it, and a little more about me in a later episode. But for now, it's just a quick preview of the car. So all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing jacked up, and we will get on it. I'll show you guys a bit of what I'm doing, but the last episode with the one that I tried to make, obviously you guys saw exactly how you put it in and get it installed, so I won't need to do as much as last time, but I'll still show you guys the process. All right, here we go. All right, so here's the stock mount out compared to the new one, and I'm just checking right now to make sure they both line up pretty well. One difference, as the stock mount has this kind of lump towards the bottom in the center section, the Creative Steel one is all flat. So I think that must just fit into like a groove channel, but I guess if it's flat, then it's not gonna affect anything. But I'm just making sure that the height for this bar that's running across is very similar. and it looks like it is. It's pretty much exact. So you can see my shoddy job as to what I was trying to do with this one. What I did is I basically kept a piece of urethane that you can see poking out now, but a piece that was fit. Let me go ahead and actually rip open this tape real quick. All right, so the tape's removed, so you can kind of get an idea of what I was trying to do. It's a little bit shoddy, obviously, but this piece right here on the bottom is just a urethane piece, and basically I was trying to keep that as the piece that's going to hold this from moving down more than it needs to. So you can see there's still enough flex, but it's not able to bend all the way down like it is if it's just a stock without that support piece. So yeah, that was my shoddy job trying to replicate the Black Series mount, but obviously not very well done. So and here again is the Creative Steel mount. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this one in, show you guys what it looks like once it's in there. Give me a sec. All right, so here we are, fully installed. Torque those top 2 bolts down already, so just need to lower it, and then I will torque the bottom 2. And just a quick reminder, 16 up top and 13 millimeter down below. Gotta foam it up. Trying this thing out. Got it off eBay. Alright, all washed up, ready to go. My car really doesn't have the best paint, but it still cleans up pretty good. How's it going, you guys? Checking back in with a little update for the Creative Steel polyurethane transmission mount. So, you guys already saw the install and a little bonus clip of the car wash. My car was filthy, but anyways, the mount is excellent. Just like the engine mounts, I really can't say enough about just the quality, the overall feel, and just everything about the product itself. It's a great option. Ride quality is excellent. Shifting is definitely improved over the stock style mount. It has kind of all the qualities that I got from that polyurethane one I made myself without any of the harshness. It actually reduced the idle vibration from what was there from just the engine mounts alone. So adding to the engine mounts, it kind of just gave a little bit more support. And because the durometer of the polyurethane they used on the transmission mount is still relatively soft, it's about 60A, they said, kind of comparable to like a skateboard wheel, like a longboard wheel. That's what it felt like when I was pressing it. Because of that, it's resistant enough to where it does the job perfectly, but it's also absorbing some of that vibration from the engine mounts and just keeping everything really solid. The biggest thing that I want to see improvement in is I still have this like off and on vibration, and I'm pretty sure it's from the flex disc being worn. So like I said in the last video, I'm going to do that, and I finally have all the parts. I'm actually going to be doing that this weekend. I will try to record as much as I can, but it's a pretty intensive job, especially because you have to drop the exhaust and all this. So I'll probably record here and there, and definitely give you guys an update afterwards. And other exciting news, I did purchase some front, upper, and lower control arm bushings. So I'm super stoked about those. I think those will make a dramatic improvement in handling. Not only because I know my control arm bushings are a bit worn, but just because adding that to the front end with the H&R sway bar that I already have and the engine mounts and transmission mount being done already, I just feel like that's going to really wake up the car. After I do the fronts, then I'm going to start kind of going through the rear suspension. I have contacted a couple companies. I know Hedgehog Motorsports, a smaller company that you can contact through Facebook. I've chatted back and forth with them about the rear subframe bushings, as well as the differential bushings, which those are a little bit overkill unless you're doing a full track build. And then Creative Steel has rear subframe bushings in the works, from what they said, but they don't have really a timeline on those. So maybe, if when I get to that, they do have them out, then I would definitely go with them, just because I would love to keep supporting that company. I can't say enough how awesome they are, and just their whole user experience has been excellent. Super friendly, super cool, down to earth, and just from messaging back and forth, really great company. Really, the biggest things left to tackle will be, which is an easy job, but just another thing to save up for, is a rear sway bar. I did buy one from Eibach from Germany. I had to source it from Germany, but unfortunately they're not in stock right now, and I'm not sure if Eibach is going to continue to produce that part, just because it's getting a bit outdated. So if they don't, then I will go with the H&R rear sway bar, but I was really hoping to get that bigger bar from Eibach. But I've heard good things about the H&R rear bar as well, and pairing it with the front, I'm sure they did their homework in their design. So yeah, plenty of stuff to keep on with for now. I want to say thank you guys to the few subscribers that have joined. Really appreciate it, and it's just cool to have you guys along. Please chime in if you guys have experience with anything, or you just want to chat about these cars. I enjoy to do so. There's just not that many out there, and definitely not that many out there that are on a platform where you can interact and share ideas and share thoughts. So that's the coolest part about this for me. That's the reason why I started this YouTube channel. I already have another YouTube channel that I do for my music and for my design. It's at Kai Diego. You can find it on YouTube or any other social media platform. So that's the one I kind of take serious. But this one is just for fun, and just because I wanted an outlet to have for all this kind of knowledge that I look to gain and look to share as well. So thank you guys for tuning in, and yeah, you'll see another episode pretty soon.